Hey, I'm Clint,
Hey, I'm Calvin.
and we're the bitBros.
Yeah, we were thinking about talking about basically music-based games and the big fad that they were and how they've kind of basically died out.
Yep.
So, do you remember? Oh yeah, we kind of like the first thing, like the first, I don't know, music-based games that I can really remember. Well, really, you could think about it even before this, but that for some reason, like sticks out in my mind is like that frequency game
Yeah, on like
for PS2.
PS2. I think, and that was the first one we ever played.
It was fun, and
Yeah.
then it was also I know we never played it, but I know that it existed. Was that oh man, Samba Amigo or something like that, where you did the little thingy. You had the maraca shakers for the Dreamcast.
I've never
Do you
heard of
remember
that.
that? Well,
Uh-uh.
that's it was like it was a music based games, but that stuff I never caught on. Power up of the rapper and all that stuff. It
Yeah.
was like, but it never really caught on like hardcore.
Right.
I mean, they were fun. Also, Dance Dance Revolution, very niche.
Wait,
Is
when
my
when
point.
did Donkey Kong Congo or whatever that was called?
Don-
What was
Donkey
it?
Kong, I think is what it was. Yeah, that I don't remember, like 2003 or four.
Okay.
GameCube. That was nothing. Nobody ever cared about that shit.
I never played it, but was that like a music based game or was that just
Yeah, it was like a rhythm based game,
okay.
essentially. Essentially, yeah. But that was I wouldn't bucket that with the or what I mean it's music based, but that's sort of what I'm saying is there was those kind of games, but then there was the start of that genre that made it like super popular.
Right. Which would be the start would be
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, yeah.
That's really the start of it. Which Guitar Hero wasn't that popular, really. It was like, ooh, this is kind of cool. I remember like seeing a kiosk at like a GameStop and Best Buy. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I
Um,
remember thinking it was super neat. Like I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, and I remember playing it. I was like, yeah, it's kind of fun. But I remember thinking like, oh, there's no fucking way I'm paying $100 for that.
right, right.
I remember thinking like, there's no fucking way I'd pay that. And then I think Guitar Hero One was on one player. I don't really remember. Like I never really
Um,
played the first one.
I believe one was one player only.
Yeah, which was kind of a turn off too. It was like, it's cool, but I think Guitar Hero 2 came out, and I remember playing it, and I saw it was like two players, and I was like, we finally pulled the trigger,
Yeah.
and we were like, I mean, we were hooked on it. And then we played the shit out of it, and it was like so much fun. Did Guitar Hero 2, is that the one? No, the one that really, like, the one that I got into the most was Guitar Hero 3.
Um, that one. I'm trying to think now.
Three,
That,
that's the one we had Through the Fire and Flame. Or did Guitar Hero 2 have Through the Fire and Flames?
I think three's the one that had it.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one that had Through the Fire and Flames. That's the one that's like in the arcade.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, the one that, yep, that Guitar 3 with that, I don't know, that menu screen, I can like, it's burnt into my mind. So it's like, it was kind of like those decent 3D, 360 graphics, not great, but it
Right,
looked a lot better than the PS2 game.
right.
What? What are you laughing about?
Nothing. I think you just farted.
Do what?
I heard it, Calvin. You can keep going.
Well, I don't, I didn't think it was going to go through the mic. I just let it rip.
Yeah, I could hear it.
We were
What were you saying?
no, let me cover. Let me cover for a second. Come on. Uh, yeah, I farted.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so Guitar Hero 3, that shit was awesome. I thought.
Yeah, it was good. That had a lot of good songs on it.
Yeah, Cult of Personality. Cult of Personality.
Was that on three?
Yes, wasn't it?
Oh,
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was. I
I'm
swear it
gonna look it up. I'm
was.
gonna look it up right
I
now because
swear it was, and I freaking loved it. Like I love that song. I'm almost positive it was.
I feel like that was on two.
Do it really quick because I want to
I'm
know.
looking right now. Yeah. No,
Pretty sure.
that was on three. That was on three.
Fucking
Okay.
told your
Yeah,
ass.
you're right. You're
It's
right.
it was an arcade, motherfucker. I remember.
Yeah.
Told you. Yeah, that shit was awesome. So yeah, Guitar. I mean, Guitar 3 was to me like the pinnacle for me. But that was really just the beginning for the whole fad. But I think that's where I kind of was like, yeah, I'm like fucking into this
So
shit.
for us, that was the beginning of the end. I mean,
That was already the beginning of the end. We're like,
yeah,
yeah, we played two of them. Yeah,
yeah.
there's not much to this.
Well, I mean, I played
Rock
Rock
Band.
Band a good bit.
I think Rock Band came out the next time. Then Guitar Hero 4. Guitar Hero 4 is a piece of crap. That was awful. Because they were
Yeah,
like trying to copy Rock Band. It was like weird.
yeah, because it became. Oh yeah, they had such shitty songs on that one. It was
And Rock Band was fun, like, but it wasn't challenging. It was just weird. Like, to me, the drums were just never that great. I just didn't really like them. And that guitar for Rock Band sucked. Fucking hated that thing.
yeah.
It felt weird. I hated that thing.
See, that's the thing. Like, I feel like this is just where I like. And there was some innovation within the genre, but it just like wasn't enough to hold people's interest. You know.
Yeah, yeah, there was. It was well, and that actually it did for a while. Like Rock Band did, and the drums and all that shit was fine. But then they just kept coming out with it all
Yeah.
the time.
I guess it was
Rock
just
Band, the Beatles, Guitar Hero, Metallica. It was like fuck me.
because the thing is, I mean, once you have the instruments, all you have to do is add songs, and people will keep buying it.
Yeah, yeah, but they kept plowing them out, and it just burned everybody out on it, and nobody gave a shit anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody gave a shit.
they just came out with what Guitar Hero
Well, there was. I
something.
was just gonna say one more thing before we
Mm,
left this, or I was. I think I was. Wait, was I? It's in my head. Sorry.
mm-hmm.
Shit, maybe not. Go ahead.
I mean, well, I was just gonna ask what the name of that new Guitar Hero that came out was.
Guitar Hero Live.
Now, was this just guitars or was it drums
This
or
is
all
just.
that other?
I'm pretty sure it's just guitars.
Mm. Oh, I just the one that was like DJ Hero. That one.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was meaning to bring up.
Okay,
Thanks for
okay.
bringing it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that looked kind of fun, but that was just what? It
yeah,
was just too much shit.
yeah.
It was just too much fucking shit. You know. Also, another thing, I didn't like the singing. Like it never worked.
In Rock Band.
Yeah, it never felt like it never worked.
Well, I think the whole thing is you said to like match the pitch, I think, or something. I don't even
That's
know.
what, maybe I think it's because I don't have any
Yeah,
pitch,
and
so
we're horrible at singing.
I had
So
to play it on like the super easy setting and still fucked it up.
yeah,
I kind of wish you could play it on like just the text sound setting, just to have fun with it.
yeah,
If it detects sound, it's gonna think you're doing good.
yeah.
There was a setting that.
And even easy, I was horrible at it on the
Oh
singing.
no, that's because I have no tone. So,
Yeah,
but it was still fun. Like those games are fun. Like I wouldn't mind ripping. There's so much bullshit with them. It's just God. It just takes up so much damn space. It's just too
yeah, it's
much.
too much shit. But I do think as a party game, I think
No,
they're
yeah,
really
it's
good.
great.
Like,
Yep. I remember when I'd go over to my friend's house. I mean, when we'd play Smash Bros. Every week, we'd play Smash Bros. Every week, and then we got to the point where we started playing that shit more.
yeah,
And that was weird. Is all we played Smash Bros. So,
yeah,
that should say something. Like we got to the point where we played Rock Band a shit ton, like a shit ton. And yeah, and Guitar Hero 3. I don't know if you remember, but Ryan was a psycho at that, like psycho. He
yeah.
could play like all of them, like
I
expert
remember. Yeah, he
level.
got expert and he did through the fire and flames, all that shit.
I was like, dude, you're a psycho.
But I mean, to me, it's like, how the fuck can you play those games that much? It's
No, I don't get that. I don't get it, but like I can see like it's fun trying to get good at it though. Like it is kind of fun.
yeah,
There's some like level of like this is fun, trying to like master it. But
yeah,
yeah, it's kind of crazy though. I mean, some people can like do it with a blindfold on. It's like weird.
yeah. I like how South Park made fun of that.
Oh no, but that's actually true. There are really people that can do that.
Yeah,
But yeah, South Park did make fun of that. It's true, which was pretty funny. But it is. I just find it weird. I mean, it's sort of like a harkening on the old days of the arcades almost.
yeah.
And the reason why, because it's like, ooh, look at all this shit. It's just if that makes any sense.
Just
It makes sense.
The accessories, I guess, is
Yeah, like all the accessories. It's just sort of weird. Like I couldn't imagine that doing well today. But then again, they're coming out with that Oculus Rift thing and all this all
Oh
that
yeah,
bullshit. But that's a completely. I mean, this was literally just a way to make interesting inputs.
right.
I mean, an Oculus Rift is a fucking. It's kind of like a new ball game, but
Yeah.
new system basically.
Now,
So
hey,
that's apples and oranges, really.
I bet you a dime they'll make a Guitar Hero game for the Oculus Rift.
Now that Guitar Hero Live, the one thing I'll say about that was neat was it was like all real people and like it really. I played it at Walmart and I was like, it's kind of neat. And I was like playing it when I did well. It really felt like you were a part of the crowd, kind of. I could see kind of getting into it. It was more like an FMV kind of game. I don't the way the crowd and audience was. I felt like I was playing like a Sega CD game or something. But
Really?
it made sense with the Guitar Hero vibe. Like it didn't feel weird. You know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about
So
those old Sega CD
they
games,
actually
right?
used real people.
Yeah, it was all real people. It was very, but I actually liked that better because they recorded it to where, like, if you're doing really well, that they would have those scenes recorded where, like, yeah, like, so there's a lot of scenes recorded,
Yeah.
and it kind of made sense. So basically, it was just the opposite of having those ugly motherfuckers that
Yeah.
you would see on Guitar
Who
Hero
were
with like
lip
real,
synced
with like,
horribly.
yeah, it was
Jeez.
so it was like way cooler. I honestly, I way preferred. They put a lot of time and effort in recording people. I think it made more sense really
That's right.
because
I didn't even know it did that, but that's pretty cool.
yeah, Guitar Hero Live did that. That was like honestly one of the big innovations, and the controller was a lot different, which I didn't really like. The controller, like it was weird. Like it was just three buttons.
Hmm.
Okay, it was actually technically six buttons, but there was three top buttons and three bottom buttons. It was just weird. I couldn't get used to the damn thing.
Wait, what do
They
you?
were trying to make it seem more like chords. Does that make sense?
So it was like three. So there was
Okay, there were three frets. You know what I'm talking about when I say frets, right?
the metal bar things.
Yes.
Okay.
So there were three frets, three notes that you can do. There were
Hmm.
top note, one, two, three,
Okay.
and then bottom note, one, two, three. So technically, a guitar doesn't. Well, no, it does. That's how a guitar works.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you imagine two strings.
So they completely changed the controller then.
Yes, they completely changed the controller. So it's like two strings basically with three notes apiece,
Huh.
but on the same three notes. Three
Could you
frets.
possibly play it with the other controller or no?
No, there's no
Okay.
fucking way. And you can. That's what I'm saying. The reason why they did this is because they emulate they like chords. Does that
And
make
also
sense?
so they could sell more controllers.
Maybe, probably, but I think it was a little bit. I'm just saying that was a little bit innovative. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
innovative.
something new. I guess it would
It was
provide.
like neat. Like I could see buying that more than Rock Band because Rock Band is like the same goddamn game.
Yeah, yeah,
And but the whole point with the real live people, I could see that working perfectly with Oculus Rift.
yeah, yep.
Perfect, perfectly.
It
Like
sound
that'd have been really neat.
it
But
sounds like they were gearing towards that with that game. Like they were, I guess, practicing or something. Like they knew
possibly
that.
that might be like because I think that would be a good because that's very much kind of like virtual. And here's another cool thing about it, like when you're playing that controller, once you really get intimate with it, it will become like second nature to you. You won't need to see it. Which is the same thing with a real controller. And it's the same thing as before.
Hmm.
I don't know. It'll be like you're really playing a guitar. Is my point.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
So that would be good. I think that would be a neat thing to do.
Yeah, yeah. I think if it came out on VR, I might actually buy it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy it or not. Just it, it's just not. I don't know. They're just not like to me. There's just better games to be played. I don't have enough time.
Yeah, I mean, and they're like time waster games, but
There's just better shit to play. Like honestly, there's just I can't. I don't know. I've been through that fad. I can't do it again.
yeah.
The one thing I thought was interesting too, is we saw this come out. This kind of you know Guitar Hero bullshit came out again. It's made by a, well, it used to be made by the company that made like Tony Hawk or whatever, Neversoft. And then Tony Hawk, do you remember that?
Yes. Yep.
Well, technically it didn't until Guitar Hero 3, but yeah.
Right.
And then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 came out. So it's kind of weird coincidence. Although that was not
Wait,
created by Neversoft. Neversoft's out of business now.
it was developed by Neversoft,
Guitar Hero 3 was, and I think 4 was too. I
and
think they're
before
out of
that,
business.
was it Harmonix before that, or was that Rock Band? I'm thinking of.
Okay, Harmonix did 1 and 2, and then they
Okay.
switched off and went to Rock Band because what's the story behind that? Red Octane, I think technically, I don't really know. I don't really know all that
Something
story. I don't know
happened.
all that. Something they were making the games, and then Red Octane decided to get Neversoft to do it. Then they got involved with Activision. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck happened. I think I know what happened. I think Activision bought Red Octane. That's what it was.
Okay.
And Activision said, you know, Harmonix basically said, well, fuck this shit. And Activision said, okay, Neversoft, you're going to be doing it from now on because Activision owns, you know,
Right.
Neversoft.
Right.
Or has a contract with them or something. But then Neversoft went out of business. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But, so, yeah, the new people, Guitar Heroes, I'm pretty sure they got out of business. I'm pretty positive of that. I think it happened after the whole Guitar Hero debacle at some point. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, because I know Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 was not made by, was definitely not made by Neversoft.
Right.
I never played that. It was horrible though.
Hmm.
The new Tony Hawk game.
Oh yeah, I heard it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was like garbage. I heard it was buggy and shitty. I mean, I know that the thing about like Guitar Hero, like you can't make that buggy. I mean, how could it be?
Yeah.
You have to totally fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because basically the song just plays. You play the song. Like that's one thing nice about those games. It's probably why they loved them so much. Like this is just a cash cow. You know?
Yeah. I mean that's exactly what it is. So.
It was just easy to make. You just fucking whip them out. I mean, you just make the buttons work and the rhythms go. I mean, that's it. There's
Yeah.
nothing to those games. But with Guitar Hero Live, they have to record a lot of more shit within the song to make it fit right, like live music. Because the other ones would just kind of like have generic, like, yeah, we're playing the guitar, you
Right.
know.
Right.
Especially Guitar Hero, my God. They have that stupid look on their face. I'll never forget it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just like, we're playing the guitar right now. Like fucking
I remember
retards.
like in Guitar 3 that the fucking singer was the grossest looking
Oh.
human I've ever seen.
It's like, why are they so ugly and weird looking? So fucking weird. God. And then I feel like Brutal Legend kind of copied that style because everything in that game looks ugly too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that game's got that weird, ugly kind of graphic style,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird. But I'm glad it died out, honestly, because it was just ridiculous how much shit there was with it. That I was sick of seeing it in the stores. It was fucking everywhere. So glad it died out.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have to agree with you on that one.
I mean, it was just stupid. I mean, I was like, God, we just need to stop buying this shit because it was
Because I
not
feel like that
good.
should have been a thing that should have been like a one and done kind of thing. And
Yep. Or they should, if they had, honestly, if they would have just waited a little bit of
yeah,
time in
instead
between
of
releases, it wouldn't
releasing
have been
one,
so bad.
instead of doing one like every 6 months, however
Yeah,
frequently they
I
did
thought you
it.
were gonna say a year. I was about
Yeah,
to
it
say
wasn't
no,
every year. It was
more like every quarter or
yeah,
every
it
6 months.
was ridiculous.
Ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But yeah, they would do one big release every year, but then they'd do like little releases in between.
Yeah,
I swear they released like 3 Guitar Heroes in one year one time. I swear they did. It was
yeah.
insane. I think they did like Metallica and
It was
Van
good.
Halen and like 4 all in one
And I
year or
think the
something like
Beatles
that.
was like the same year, and AC/DC. I don't even know. It was like ridiculous.
Well, yeah, that was Rock Band, but yeah,
Oh yeah,
if you look at
yeah.
them
You're right. That was Rock
all
Band.
together though,
Yeah,
like it was
yeah,
really insane. Yeah, if you look at like between the two of them, and people were, if you, a lot of people were into both of them. I think eventually people just said, "We're done." It's like I'm done. I'm not buying any more of this shit.
yeah, yeah.
and it's just completely just fuck it. Like I'm done with that shit.
Yeah.
And it also got shittier. Like the quality went down, and there was just nothing. If they would have tried to do like a Guitar Hero Live back then, like maybe for four, maybe they would have done. Maybe they'd have done okay. Maybe they would have kept innovating instead of just shitting it out so bad. And boy, they love shitting it out because you could shit it out so easy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so easy to make. Like you could shit it out every fucking 6 months. It's easier than making Call of Duty. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't shit out a Call of Duty in 6 months. It'd be complete trash.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And technically, each Call of Duty is made takes 3 years to make.
Is it 3?
They come out every year, but they have three developers.
Oh,
So it's only,
yeah. I forgot they have 3 developers now.
yeah, you see how that works, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, one of them breaks the Black Ops series. One of them's working on the Advanced Warfare series, and then the one of them's doing like I guess the main one, which happens to be the worst one. So I don't know. It's just Treyarch, which is doing the Black Ops one. And I
Right.
can't remember the name. He does Advanced Warfare one. I can't remember the name of him. And then there's Infinity Ward, who does the main shit.
Right. Those are the 2 that I know.
So yeah, they came out with Ghost, which was trash last, and then they came out with Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what was like Ghost came out in what was it 2013, and then Advanced Warfare 2014. Yep, and then 2015 they came out with Black Ops. What the fucking 3?
Yeah.
That just came out. Yeah, so then we should see the next Infinity Ward one this year, which is kind of exciting because surely they learned their lesson and hopefully they'll make a decent one. And that's the main one. So I might actually be kind of looking forward to that a little bit. But
Yeah.
that's just a side note. Sorry.
Well, anything else you want to say about Guitar Hero or music games?
Not really. I'm glad it's done with. Wait, was there ever a keyboard? Was there a keyboard?
Well, what do you mean?
Like a keyboard? Did they ever come out with a keyboard for one of those games?
Uh, like on the consoles?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's surprising, That seems like that would have lent itself well to it.
Yeah.
Were you sure?
I don't think there was one.
I feel like there might have been. Well, that would have made sense.
I mean,
Like,
what?
surprisingly, they didn't.
I feel like there's. I mean, what songs have they done? Like Rush. I mean,
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, yeah, what songs would you do? Yeah, true. It's not generic enough.
yeah,
There's not enough rock songs like Queen, like Bohemian Rhapsody or something fucking sweet,
yeah,
But yeah, there's been a lot of cool songs, but right, it's not generic enough to actually do it.
right.
Just true. All right, talk to you later, man. Or had fun talking.
Yep. Yeah,
Sorry.
you're fine. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about Guitar Hero and music-based games in general. Thanks for watching and
Subscribe.
subscribe. Have a good day.
Yeah, we're going.